gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome to the stage your port shopping guide.
Woo! Wow, hello everybody. Are we excited to be going to the Caribbean? Woo! We are almost there. How many people have been to Belize? Oh, this is going to be exciting. It's going to be a first for so many of you. How many people have been to Roatan? Oh, fantastic. How many people have been to Costa Maya? Wonderful. And how about Nassau, Bahamas? Okay, that's a lot of you. That is amazing. We are going to some of the best shopping ports. Shopping ports in the entire world and in the entire Caribbean. So people come from all over the world to shop right here in Roatan, Belize, Costa Maya, and Nassau. Nassau's not there because I'm going to do another highlight show on the next sea day. So you're going to see that as well. Now, the captain changed it, don't forget. So we're actually going to Belize tomorrow instead of Roatan. So it's going to just be switched. So we all know we're going to Belize and then Roatan's the following day as opposed to Roatan first. This is me. I am from Surrey in England. How many people are from England here? Oh, that's nice. Okay, look at you. You're going to say yes to everything, these lovely girls. Okay, I've worked on cruise ships for 8 years. They call this work, and I love all of you guests. So it's not working for me. I get to look after you, save you money, save you time, introduce you to the best stores, the best retailers, the most beautiful gemstones, a selection to die for. I get to do this for a job. They call this a job. I'm in heaven with you, wonderful people, and I'm here to look after you, not just on the ship, in the ports of call. I'm the only crew member that actually looks after you in the ports of call as well. Now, I've gone to over 18 different countries, and most of them have actually been right here in the Caribbean. I've also been trained by GIA gemologists in America, where I live. I live in America. How many Americans do we have here? Oh, that's fantastic. We haven't had many Americans the last few cruises, so this is interesting. I can actually speak English and not Spanish or all the French that I've been doing my very best to do. I've learned a lot of languages this time I've been on this wonderful cruise ship. So that's who I am. Now, where you can find me at my shopping desk. Most evenings, I'm at my shopping desk between 7 and 8 o'clock in the evening. If you want to see me, if you want to have a one-on-one with me, please know that you can see me between 7 and 8 nearly every evening up until the last shopping port, which is basically the day before we head back to Miami. So every single day I'll be there between 7 and 8 to look after you. But I also want you to know that I have a deck phone. Now, most of you have got pens or pencils. If you don't, please share them. I want you to write this down on your maps or inside where you've got your VIP request form. I want you to write down my phone number. Now, this phone number, you can reach me on any time of the day or night. I'm an early riser, so you can reach me very early in the morning. Right here, it's called a deck phone. I'm at 6165. So therefore, if you call me from any phone on the ship or from your stateroom, you just dial straight 6165 and you'll reach me. If you want me to recap on this show, if you want to ask me where the restrooms are in Belize, if you want to ask me where the best place to eat is, if you want to know where to get the best diamonds, I'm going to tell you today, but I'll also tell you every single day of this cruise. But just keep my number handy. No question is a silly question. You are my guests, you are my family this entire week. I want to be here for you every single minute of the day. That's where you can find me. You can also find me in the ports of call. Tomorrow you'll find me running around Belize, Roatan, Costa Maya, and Nassau. You'll find me in the stores on your map. Now, Diamond International, Tanzanite International, Caroloa, Del Sol, you will find me. If I'm not in the store at the time, I can only be in another store that's on the map because they're the trusted stores, trusted by the MSC cruise line and trusted by all the other cruise lines that I've worked on before. So just know you are in the right trusted stores and they are referred by the cruise line. So you can always ask, hey, to the manager, hey, Koresh, hey, Dinesh, where is Victoria? Or hey, Paul, could you just give Victoria a call? I want her opinion on something. And I'll come in and I'll help you. So you've got my shopping desk, 7 to 8. I'm in the ports of call. You've got my phone number. So just remember, you can always get hold of me. Why do we shop in the Caribbean? Does anybody know the answer to that? It is the duty-free and tax-free. It is the selection to die for because it's supply and demand. Because so many people come from all over the world to shop right here in the Caribbean, the supply of in the inventory they have is because of all the cruise ships that come in and all the people who just fly into Roatan, fly into Nassau, fly into Belize just to go shopping. A lot of people on this cruise right now, they're not just here to see the beach and go for a swim and go for the excursions. They're actually smart enough to say, I'm going to stay in my cabin until we get to those shopping ports because actually I'm just here to shop. So you'd be surprised how many people know how to shop, and that's why they come to the Caribbean. Tax and duty free. The volume and selection is like nowhere else in the entire world. Supply and demand, so they're able to bring those prices down because they've got so much inventory. And then on a sentimental note, why we shop? It's because we are capturing memories. We're creating memories. We're capturing memories. If you're on many cruises before, I've had every single time there's at least 3 or 4 people asking their fiancé to marry them. And it's wonderful to be part of that. So why do they do that here in the Caribbean? Why? Because they've just bought that wonderful engagement ring. And they ask their partner to marry them on this beautiful cruise ship of MSC Divina. And because they've just bought a beautiful crown of light, the diamond of the future, in Diamonds International, a sight holder over the actual mine where the diamond comes from. So these are magical moments to capture them, to treasure them, to build them, to create them. And that's why we shop right here in the Caribbean. Now, I'm just going to give you a few reminders. You want to dress for the weather. On occasion, there's something that comes out of the air. It's called liquid sunshine. There's no such thing as rain here in the Caribbean. So liquid sunshine gets us a little bit wet, and then we dry up. So if you want to bring a Mac, or if you want to bring a little poncho, or even an umbrella, I actually have an umbrella for those who are afraid to get wet. So those of you who want to come to my desk, if it's going to have liquid sunshine, I will give you an umbrella. It's a lovely Diamonds International umbrella. You want to remember those ship cards. Gets you in and out of your cabin. It also gets you on and off of the ship. It also helps you buy drinks when you're around the ship. But your ship card's very important. Credit cards and cash. You want to bring credit cards because in the shops that are the trusted stores on the map, they're going to give you the market value, the exchange rate for the country you're from. No matter what country you're from, they will give you the American dollar to the Roatan dollar, or whatever they have over in Roatan. It's going to be the exchange rate of the day. Why I say bring cash is because if you're going to take a taxi or a shuttle, or you want to tip somebody on your route from an excursion or something like that, you might want to bring cash to be able to give tips to people like that. That's also good to carry cash. Tour tickets. A lot of you are going on excursions, and there are fantastic excursions. A lot of people are going on first thing in the morning in Belize and in Roatan, and they're joining me later for the shopping party, which I'll get to in a moment. So bring those tour tickets. That's very important. Bring your maps and bring your VIP cards. Those of you who don't know what VIP cards are, those are the cards over there. Don't all rush, because I'm not going to give them yet till the end of the show. VIP cards are going to have the name of the manager in the store that you like something that piques your interest in the show that I'm going to talk about now. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I want to get some tanzanite, now is the time to buy one of the rarest gemstones in the world, I will send you straight to the manager. The manager can give you the lowest price in the store, in Tanzanite International or Diamonds International. And I'm going to be able to give you a VIP card with the name of the manager on it. That's who you're going to go to when you get that final price here in the Caribbean. So VIP cards are very important. I'm also going to write down what you want. For example, bamboo sheets, free shipping anywhere in the States. I'm going to tell you about that in a moment. But VIP cards and your map, which is your map that you have in front of you. Those are the two things you want to remember to bring ashore. So I'm not just saving you money by giving you the manager's name and directing you to the trusted stores with the hugest selection, with the lowest prices, but I'm saving you time, because you can actually walk into, for example, a place like Diamonds International or Tanzanite or Caraloa or Del Sol, and you can say, you know what, I've got an excursion in half an hour. How are you going to carry all your purchases? That's another thing I do. I pick up your purchases, and I'll have it for you at my desk at the end of the day. So walk in with your shorts and T-shirt, have some of the rum punch, the drink of the day, have some tequila, because there'll be wonderful refreshments flowing all day in these stores, and then let me pick up your purchases and have it at my desk between 7 and 8. I'm here to maximize your day at ashore. Now, my Diamond and Gemstone seminar is today at 3. Those of you who are serious buyers of diamonds and gemstones, this is the time to buy. I want to be able to tell you the tricks of the trade. Here I'm going to tell you where to shop, but at 3 o'clock today, in the Black and White Lounge, I'm going to tell you how to shop. The Black and White Lounge is on deck 7 all the way aft. If you can remember that, or if you want to write that down, I'm going to tell you those tricks of the trade to save you thousands and thousands of dollars on whatever you choose to buy. Now, these are tricks of the trade that you can take home with you, back home in South Africa, back home to Cuba or Peru, or to America. You'll know this for the rest of your life, and you'll give that knowledge on to somebody else, because you really do know, I know how to save money, because I've studied with GIA gemologists. So here we are going to go. First port is going to be Belize. We're going to open our maps, and when you look inside these maps, you're going to see a VIP request form. Now, I'm going to need that at the end of the show, because that's what gives me the knowledge of what you're looking for when I give you those VIP cards. So you'll put your name on it. You'll put what you're celebrating. I mean, you could just be celebrating life. That's what I do every day. Celebrating life, celebrating a birthday, anniversary, an engagement. Could be cancer-free. Another lady from last cruise had that. So always celebrate something, put that on the top, and then click what you're looking for. Could be bamboo, which I'm going to tell you about later. In Karaloa, everything is made of bamboo. Now, our second port is going to be Roatan. Roatan, this is where we dock. And this is where the shops are. So we've got shops right as we roll off the ship. They're right there waiting for us. They open as soon as we dock, and they close way after we're on the horizon. We're long gone. But there are other ships in port with us. So an early shopper, the early bird catches the worm. So I've also got a piece of paper there every day for the next 3 or 4 days. But the next 3 days, I've got a sign-up sheet. I can only take in the first 25 people into port with me. First thing, 9 o'clock. So we're all meeting at 9 o'clock on each of the next 3 ports in the morning. So the next port is going to be Belize is tomorrow. Belize is tomorrow. Well, I'll get to, because that is a tendering port. I'll tell you about the tender in a moment, because I'm going to give you the tickets for the tender. We've got that at 9 o'clock. So if you can remember 9 o'clock of every next day, of every next port day, and if you can remember midship gangway, not the forward, the midship gangway, if you can remember that or write it down, that's where we're going to meet for the shopping party, and we all go in together, whether we're tendering in or we're just getting straight off the boat. Now, why we buy jewelry over and above anything else here in the Caribbean, it's to capture the memories, create memories, and it's also unique. Unique. Every piece of jewelry is as unique as the person wearing it. I bet you so many people here who are wearing a diamond ring know where you were when you were given it, know what restaurant you were in, who gave it to you, how long you've had it, what it meant to you when you were given it. How many people are wearing a diamond ring now? Hands up, how many people? Okay. Now, out of all you lovely people wearing a diamond ring, nice, lovely yellow trousers, look at you, you are styling. How many people of that diamond ring you're wearing, is it a wedding ring? Hands up. Okay, keep your hands up if you've been married over 10 years. Keep your hands up if you've been married over 20 years. Okay, keep your hands up if you've been married over 30 years. It's getting good. Oh my gosh. Wow. Keep your hands up if you've been married over 35 years. Okay, I've got a gift for you guys. I am going to, if I don't give it to you now at the end of the show, you're going to come to my desk between 7 and 8, and I'm going to give you $250 off. I'm going to give you one of these cards. I'm going to give you $200 off any of your purchase. If you want to come up, you can come up for it. $250 off. I only have a few. For your 35 years and over, you can run up for her, and I'm going to give this to you because I want you to know you've got $250 off anything in Diamonds International, especially the Crown of Light. Well done for being married that long. That's wonderful. I saw your hands up. This is just for the ladies who've been married over 25. If I haven't got one for you, I've got one secretly for you. Hold on. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so this is why we buy jewelry. We buy jewelry in the Caribbean for this specific reason. Now, those of you ladies I've missed. Okay, you promised you were married over 35 years? Because I was going to say you only look 32, so how did that happen? Okay, so it doesn't happen, but that's very nice of you to get it for her. That's for you. Congratulations, I've been married a wonderful length of time. So yeah, you've got $250 off, and that's for you. That's the lot. I've only got one more after this. Good. That worked out perfectly, didn't it? All right, so I want to tell you that jewelry, as I said, is unique as you are. So remember, what you see when you love it, buy it, because our wonderful captain cannot turn around and go back to that store for you or back to that port. Diamonds International, which I'm going to explain who they are in a moment, but they are the largest tax and duty-free jewelry and watch dealer in the world, and diamond, gemstone and watches. They have the largest selection in the entire world, starting in St. Thomas, They started about 40 years ago, and they've got over 140 stores worldwide. They have a lifetime upgrade policy. So those of you who've got wearing a ring that you want to upgrade maybe for the diamond of the future, now is the time to think about what you can do, because if you can think it up and you can create it in your mind, you can have that made for you only in Diamonds International. So those are your port shopping maps. Don't forget, you want to circle Diamonds International. That's where we're going. Now, if you don't know what Diamonds International is or who they are, they're what's called a site holder. Now, there are only 80 site holders in the entire world. De Beers, where your diamond started, believe it or not, the ones you're wearing right now, 98% chance it started in the mine of De Beers. De Beers then sells those diamonds on to what's called a site holder. Now, there are only 80 site holders in the entire world. Remember that. So the diamond you're wearing now, if it didn't come from Diamond International, would have taken a journey from De Beers, from the mine, and then it gets sold to a site holder. From the site holder, that diamond then gets sold on to a broker, who then sells it on to a cutter, who then sells it on to a polisher, sells it on then to a jewelry designer, who then sells it on to a manufacturer, who then sells it on to a wholesaler, who then sells it on to a retailer, who then sells it on to you. So the price of the diamond from De Beers, from that site holder, skyrockets until it gets to the retailer and gets to you. Now, I said there are only 80 site holders in the world, but there are 3 site holders that are allowed to sell to the general public. Number 1 site holder is Graf. They can sell to the royal family. Anyone royal in here? No, I'm English, but you're my princess. You're my princess. So Graf, okay, Graf is one of the 3 that can sell to the general public. The second and only site holder in the world that can sell to the general public is Tiffany. Now, they've got a beautiful blue box that you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars for that you get to throw away. Do you know the third and only site holder in the world that can sell to the general public? Who said that? I'm sorry, this lady's won a prize. That was really good. You said that, didn't you? The lady in the green. I think she's wearing Lily Pulitzer. Could you pass that to that lady? Inside is a gift, and in that gift is $100 off anything you spend in Diamonds International. I told you I was giving away some lovely prizes. So the journey of your diamond tomorrow and the next day when we are in the ports of call comes straight from the mine to Diamonds International to you. So basically, it's mine to mine. Okay? Diamonds International is where it becomes yours. So that is the journey you want. You don't want it to go through so many different people. This is the magic of this store, Diamonds International, owned by 2 brothers. And as I said, if you can create it in your mind, they can make that for you. You can go in and fall in love with a setting, but you can also fall in love with a diamond that's not in that setting. If you can create that in your mind, there's a diamond bar, and you can choose your perfect diamond, the shape that you like, the color of diamond, the setting you want. You can have it placed, and it'll be done. And you can go off on an excursion or go to the beach, and guess who picks it up and brings it to the desk with me? When you come home, when you come back on port, when you come back to the ship after your wonderful long day and at the port. And they have everything for everybody's budget. For example, if you want to spend only $500 on a graduation, Diamonds International will have a huge selection of everything you want for $500 or less. They'll also have $20,000 if you want to upgrade an anniversary ring or a wedding ring. Or if you want to spend $100,000 if you're a collector of diamonds and you want to have the diamond of the future. So everything that you want is going to be right there with the budget that you choose. So there's also a trade-in and an upgrade policy. So whatever diamond you have from wherever in the world that your husband bought it, your wife bought it for you, or your parents gave it to you, it was an heirloom, a family heirloom, whatever you want to upgrade, Diamonds International can do that for you. You don't have to upgrade it because you bought it there. You can actually upgrade any diamond that you own right now, and you can go for the diamond of the future, which I'm going to tell you about now. Because does anyone know the name of the diamond of the future that outsparkles any diamond in the world? She said it. She gets the prize. She gets the prize, and the lady to my left. So I heard it twice. So you're going to get that prize with $100 off, and you, my crown of light lady, who's going to get her hat later. This one here, I'll give you a prize later. This is for you, sweetheart. Okay, so the crown of light is the diamond of the future, and I can't wait to tell you why this diamond, created by one of the owners of Diamonds International, the 2 brothers I said, remember? Albert Gadd, he knew there could be a diamond that could outsparkle, outperform, and have more fire and more brilliance than any diamond in the world. He spent years in thinking, what can I do to create that sparkle that's going to just outweigh any diamond in the world? And he created the crown of light because it has 24 more facets than any other diamond in the world. And it's patented by the US government and only sold in Diamonds International. So if you haven't heard or you haven't seen the crown of light, tomorrow when we go into Belize together, or Roatan, Costa Maya, Nassau, we're going to go in and look at it under the loop. You see, they are beautiful diamonds. 2 of them are beautiful. But only this one right here outsparkles the round brilliant, because that's the crown of light, with more ways to let that light in, more facets, which is also known as windows, more windows to let the light in and reflect the light out. These are blue diamonds. You can tell right here, the bottom one is the crown of light. Bottom one is the crown of light in every design, every shape, every color, every clarity, every carat weight, and everything that you want. You can have this in the crown of light tomorrow when we go in together to Diamonds International. So if you don't own a piece yet, if you don't have the diamond of the future, have a look and see. There are so many collections that they have. They have the regal collection, if you feel like a queen or a princess. They have the trendy collection, if you like stackable rings. It's all the fashion now, stackable rings or bracelets. They have the other trendy collection is, I forget the name of it now, Galaxy collection. So they have Galaxy collection in every shape that's personal to you. Some people like the marquee shape or the princess shape, but it's not the cut. The cut is the crown of light. But they have all these new shapes to remember, the pear, the octagon, the cushion, and the marquee. They have things that they never had before because they're constantly going with evolution. So this is a crown of light. Check that off. Check off crown of light, circle that on your VIP request forms so I can write that down in Diamonds International. I will write that down and I'll write the name of the manager. Circle that off if that piques your interest and you want to see it under the loop, or you want to upgrade any of your diamonds, or if you want to create a magical diamond piece with a setting that you choose and you can put that together while you don't have to wait. I will wait. How many people have heard of Caroloa? Okay, good. Because everything in Caroloa is made of bamboo. Now look at this. Can you imagine lying on this as a sheet or wearing this as underwear? This is some of the strongest material in the world. It makes flooring. It makes scaffolding. It is really hard material, I can assure you. This is bamboo. And it grows up to 4 feet every day. And you won't believe what it can actually make, because every single thing in Caroloa, I'm going to throw this to you, everything in Caroloa is made of bamboo. So I'm not going to throw too far, because if I throw too far, it's going to hurt somebody, because it really is that strong and that hard. But did you also know that bamboo is some of the coolest, cleanest, softest, greenest material in the world? 3 degrees cooler than cotton, twice as soft as cotton. So when you're lying on those sheets, it's actually softer than 1,000 thread count Egyptian cotton. Who would have known something made of that hard material could be so cool, clean, soft, and green? And when it comes to the sheets, if you're Americans, there's free shipping anywhere in the States. And you get 15% off your first set. Now, if you don't want any sheets, for example, go in and bundle buy in Caroloa, because everything's made of bamboo. You can have underwear, socks, T-shirts, buy 2, 2, and 2, and it's all for $99 or less. Cool, clean, soft, and green, and of course you get the 25% off, tax and duty free, and it is thermal regulated. It is odor repellent and sweat repellent. Those of you who've got sweaty feet, guess what? It will not hold any odor, because of the bamboo repels the odor, because it repels the sweat. That goes also for the sheets. The sheets, if you sleep hot and she sleeps cold, it's going to cool him down and it's going to warm her up, because it's thermal regulated, still wicking away the moisture and wicking away any kind of odor. Does anyone know what's the one thing that's better than sleeping on Caroloa bamboo sheets? Who? This man got it. Sorry. The Caroloa mattress. That's your Diamonds International hat. So yes, you've got a Caroloa mattress. I know. Can you imagine? Look at that, with the price off the sheets, 10% off the first pair, 15% off the second, and then you get 20% off the third pair, all tax and duty free, free shipping anywhere in the States. Now, so I've already told you what the one thing is that's better than sleeping on the sheets. But not much better, because everything is the same if you buy the sheets. And the mattress, how many people do you think come to the Caribbean because they want to buy a mattress? Does anyone know how many people do that? Did you come here to buy a mattress? No, I didn't think so. Nobody comes to the Caribbean to buy a mattress. But you would be surprised how many guests leave the Caribbean with a mattress. And they didn't pack it in their suitcase. They don't carry it under their arm when they get off the gangway in Miami. No, you know what they do is, because that is free shipping anywhere in the States, you get to try out the Caraloa bamboo and charcoal mattress for 99 days, absolutely free. That's almost 100 days for free. If you don't like sleeping on that cloud, then Caraloa will come and pick it up for you. And they throw away the old mattress for you. Now, if any of you here have got a mattress that's over 5 years old, I can guarantee you that it is now much heavier than when you bought it. And the reason is because of the sweat. It attracts the sweat, the bed bugs, the little flaky skin that we give off all the time. That's what a mattress does, even if you've got a Tempur-Pedic and all those good mattresses. But the Caraloa mattress, go into Roatan in Costa Maya in Nassau and lie on the bed. And then think about it, because my goodness, if you want to market for a mattress, ask the sales assistant right there, because I'll give you a VIP card. It's something really to consider. 100% free shipping all over America. 99 days, you get to lie on it for absolutely free. Plus, you get a resort set of sheets for free with that as well. So if you're in the market for a mattress, consider lying on the bed in Caraloa. It is absolutely exquisite to die for. How many people know of the colored gemstone, the only colored gemstone in the world that sparkles like a diamond? Do you know the name of it? Oh my gosh, that was everybody. Everybody's a winner. Okay, everybody's a winner today on that one. Yes, tanzanite, found in one place in the world, in Tanzania, at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. It was founded in 1967. And tanzanite is what's called a generational gemstone. What that means is, in our generation, it will be depleted. So in other words, when our children or our grandchildren are older, there will be no mining for tanzanite anymore. Because before we end going to heaven, this is going to be completely depleted. As of now, they're mining for tiny little lilac-colored stones. If we are lucky enough to see tanzanite in our jewelry stores back home, it's the lilac colors. Very pretty, but they don't have the value. What you're looking for when we go into our shopping ports is the richness of the blue, the trichloric colors, the lavender, the fuchsia, the pinks, and the deep, rich ocean blue. That's when you know you've got value in a tanzanite. And the brand to trust is Safi Kalima. And we're lucky enough to be able to go tomorrow to Belize, where there'll be not only Diamond International, but right by Diamond International is Tanzanite International. That is the other brother. Albert Gadd created the Crown of Light, the diamond of the future. Well, his brother Morris Gadd, he is the one who focused on Tanzanite. He was there right at that mine's mouth at the very beginning, back in 1967, when it was found. So he's been able to have his company mine so deeply down the mine for the stones that are the largest, the biggest, the most richest in the blues and all the colors. So he has the selection of Safi Kalima Tanzanite to die for. And what they're so kind and so generous in Diamonds in Tanzanite International is anytime somebody purchases a Safi Kalima piece, for free, you're going to get a Safi Kalima necklace, absolutely free. So if Tanzanite is your thing, let me give you a VIP card for Diamond International and Tanzanite International and the name of the manager. So maybe you can't shop with me in Belize, but you can in Roatan. Or you can come in after your excursion in Belize. Or we can go in together in Belize. That's our first port. That's tomorrow. And we can take that tender in and we'll go straight to Dinesh and we will say, we are here for Tanzanite. We want to see all this selection that they have, which will be absolutely exquisite. So whatever you're looking for, they will have a piece. Whatever your budget, they will have a piece for you. So with your VIP cards, you want to remember, circle Safi Kalima Tanzanite, and I will make quite sure that you get your piece of your dream piece tomorrow or the next day when we are in our shopping ports. I mentioned today I've got a 3 o'clock show. If you are serious buyers of diamonds or Tanzanite, and I'm going to tell you those tricks of the trade, everybody who comes is going to get a free, right here, free pair of earrings. I'm going to give you a coupon for a free pair of earrings, so you'll get that when you go into the ports of call. How many people are watch collectors? Good. Oh, that's nice. Ladies are putting their hands up. Not just men. It's wonderful. Very interesting. Well, Diamonds International in Roatan has got the largest supply of Rolex. So who doesn't love a Rolex, pre-owned Rolex? You know the value in those pre-owned Rolexes. So what you want to do is come with me to Diamond International Watch and Design, all right there with Diamond International and Tanzanite International. So Diamond International Watch and Design has a wonderful selection of pre-owned Rolexes, but in Roatan is the best selection. Now remember I said that because Belize doesn't have as good a selection as Roatan, and I know what I'm talking about because I'll write that on the VIP cards. Roatan and Belize and Costamare, they all have another one. My personal favorite is Philip Stein. How many people have heard of the Feel Good watch? Okay, so yeah, I live in my Philip Stein, day and night. Philip Stein is, everyone okay over there? Did somebody fall? You're okay, you sure? Okay. I know CPR, but I hope she's okay. All right. She's standing up, so that's a good thing, almost. Well, anyway, I hope she's okay. Tis a little rocky. Anyway, so just going back to the Feel Good watch, Philip Stein, every Philip Stein piece has a chip in the back of it. And that chip brings us back to the Earth's natural frequency. Because the Earth's natural frequency is 7.83 megahertz. Our grandparents, their bodies were always at 7.3 megahertz because they were walking around on the Earth. They were in tune with the Earth. There were no such things then as cell phones and computers and TVs and microwaves. But we have no choice. As time has gone on, we're bombarded with all these frequencies, cell towers, cell phones, microwaves, computers, TVs. We are not at 7.83 megahertz anymore. And what happens is, that's why so many of us have Parkinson's disease, joint pain, stress, all the things that go with not being grounded. All of the things, many more than I can mention. And what Philip Stein watches do is they bring you back to the Earth's natural frequency technology. So that means you have a peaceful night's sleep. If you're not in the market for a watch, consider a Philip Stein bracelet. Philip Stein bracelet is only to be worn at night. It produces 26% more melatonin in your own body. It's like having an hour of yoga right before you sleep. You sleep quicker, longer, and deeper than you would without wearing that watch. It's the official watch of the New York Yankees because 100% of them wore it and 98% experienced less joint pain after wearing it for a month. Now the watches will keep your consistent energy throughout the day. I am a big fan of Philip Stein. So if you're in a market for a watch or you'd like to try it out, or if you want to see mine, I'll take mine off and I will show you the chip in the back of it. They have all different designs and colors. They have ladies' watches, men's watches, the two-face watches, one-face watches, or just a sleep or a day bracelet, either one, however you want your energy to be. And it has been known to cure Parkinson's disease. And I've known one lady on a ship who actually had the shakes, and within 7 days she came to my desk again and her shakes were so much less. It was a miracle, an absolute miracle. So that's my personal experience with somebody who bought one and 7 days later it had already started working. So when we go into Diamond International and Diamond International Watch and Design and Tanzanite International, you want to bundle buy. So if you want jewelry and your wife wants watches, or vice versa, your husband wants watches, or you want a diamond or a tanzanite or a piece of tanzanite, then think about bundle buying because they could reduce it even more because of what bundle buying really helps. This is a shopping party equivalent to what I'm going to have tomorrow morning. Up to 25 people can actually walk in with me after we take the tender in. It's a 20-minute little boat ride across in the tender. And we're going to meet at 9 o'clock, midship gangway. I can take 25 of you, up to 25. So do sign up at the end of the show. Not right now, but at the end of the show. And we're going to go in. As I said, refreshments are going to be flowing all day. So if you do have an excursion first thing, then just meet me in Diamond International afterwards because the shopping party will be going all day. We dock at 8, our shopping party goes in at 9, and then all day until 5:30 we're all aboard. And they won't be closing that store till they see us on the horizon. That goes for Belize, Roatan, Costamare, and Nassau. This is going to be fun. We ring the bells when everybody's so happy with their dream piece. So just remember that's it. Also, I've given a lot of you a charm. And I also stapled it to a flyer. That gives you the actual free bracelet that comes with the charm. And in every port we go to, Diamond International will give you their charm of the day. So you can keep collecting charms as we go into port every day. And that's in Diamond International. So don't forget to ask them for the charm of the day. Otherwise, I'll do that for you. How many people know of the funnest shop in the ports? Okay, good. Del Sol. Now, Del Sol have got incredible T-shirts. They've got wonderful, well-made T-shirts, great graphics. They've got sizes up to double extra large, and as small as a 1 or 2 year old toddler. Now, look at that graphic. Now I want you to see what it looks like when it goes in the sun. Someone's going to be a winner. The winner of this is going to be somebody who screams, wow, really loud. That was that lady. I'm sorry, this lady right here with the bald cap on. She won it because that was a loud wow. Thank you. There you go. If you could give it to her. Thanks so much. So if you go into Del Sol, I mean the funnest shop in the port, you buy 2 T-shirts, one for you, the big kid and us, one for a grandkid or a sister or a friend or the person walking the dog back home. I would say you're going to get something special. You're going to get a tote bag. Oh, she's already won. No, she's already won. Okay, so this tote bag's got a great graphic. This dear lady's already won. So you go in the sun, you're going to get it for free anyway. This just lady's ahead of the game. She knows how to enjoy a show, doesn't she? She's got it. Okay, so I'm going to give this to this beautiful girl here. This is what you're going to get when you buy 2 T-shirts. Thank you, sir. So anyway, you're going to get tote bags. You're going to get, oh, I know what. You know what? This couple have been so loyal to me. This couple. Wait. This couple right in front. So yeah, I'm giving them a head start. So anyway, oh gosh, who said that? So sorry, is that princess over there? She's not shining like a princess. Okay, but anyway, so you're going to get a free tote bag anyway. So whether you get it from me or you get it from them, who knows? So you're going to get some really fun things in Del Sol. Everything changes color in the sun. Now, nail polish. Nail polish, for example. Yeah, wait a second. Nail polish is really incredible. It goes this color, it goes on this color, and then it'll go a bright color. So it's really, really fun for kids and grandkids. These ladies right here. And I'll tell you something really funny. A couple of cruises ago, I had a little girl. And you know what happened? This is clear. She got it. These 2 got it. Okay, this lady got it. Okay, I've already given it because she made a big wow, didn't you? This is clear. A couple of cruises ago, I had a cheeky little monkey. She's about 6. She decided to wait for her father to fall asleep in the cabin. And he did. She painted his toes. She painted his nails clear. Totally clear. He then goes upstairs to the Lido deck, deck 14. And what happened? I'll tell you what happened. He goes to the Lido deck, he meets with his mates, all the guys look at him and thought, oh my gosh, is this our friend or not? He had bright red, this lady right here, bright red toes and bright red nails. Could you get it for this lovely lady? I want that dress. Oh my gosh, you look great. All right, so go in and you know what the special they're doing just this cruise and only this cruise. Instead of buying 3 and getting 1 nail polish for free, you buy 3 and you get 3 for free. So take advantage of that. Now, Del Sol is at every single port except Belize. So don't look for Del Sol tomorrow. It's not there, but it is in Roatan, and Del Sol is in Costa Maya, and Del Sol is in Nassau, but it's not in Belize. So don't say Victoria said this. No, Victoria's telling you now. It's not in Belize. Don't look for it. So guess what? We're going to go in and get 3 nail polishes and 3 free ones in the next port of call. So just remember, everything changes color in the sun, including this lady right here won it. Oh my goodness me. Look at that. She won it. There you go. Oopsie, sorry. So you see, I did say I was giving away free stuff, and I'm giving away free stuff. So that is Del Sol, the funnest shop in the port. Now, this is where you're not going to scream. No one's screaming on this one. Nobody, because you're not getting them. They're mine. But I will tell you something. No, nobody's getting them. Don't even think about it. No, don't think about it. Please don't. No, you're not getting, no, really, you're not getting, no. I won. I screamed the loudest because I've got the microphone. Anyway, let me tell you, these, you're not getting them. Sorry, they're mine. Anyway, light blue, they go in the sun, okay. No big deal, with a change color. No, you're not getting them. So anyway, they go a dark blue. But here's what I want to tell you. This is what's so exciting. They have over 70 styles. These are polarized glasses. That means when you put these glasses on, my glasses, you're not putting on, and you look at the beautiful sunsets, the gorgeous oceans, everything you see is now in 3D. It is beyond magical. It's magical anyway. When you go into the rainforest, this is what you see in 3D. Polarized. Not only are they polarized, they're UVA and UVB protected. Back home, you're going to pay $350, $400, $500 for a pair of polarized glasses. Well, right here, in the Caribbean, in our upcoming ports of call, starting with tomorrow in Belize. Starting with not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow in Roatan, which is the first Del Sol we'll come to, you're going to get a choice of 70 for $59. the first pair, and you're going to get 15% off the first, 10% off the first pair, 15% off the second pair. And you've got 70 styles to choose from. But the kicker, the most important thing I'm going to tell you is these are the last pair of sunglasses you will ever buy. Now listen to this. Why am I telling you they're the last pair of sunglasses you'll ever buy? Because if you lose them, if you break them, if you leave them on the hop-on and hop-off bus, if you end up having a monkey steal them from you in a rainforest, Del Sol will replace them for the rest of your life. Did you hear that? For the rest of your life. Absolutely free. Look at that, for free. So the rest of your life, because when you buy these glasses, you get a serial number, and that serial number is only associated with you. It's kind of like Forever Mark diamonds. There's always got a serial number. But this one you can actually see with the naked eye, unlike the Forever Mark diamond. So you can actually see your own serial number. So the rest of your life, no matter what country you're from, they will replace them for the rest of your life for free. So consider that. Have one at home, one in the car, one for taking the dog for a walk. Have one you want to give to your friends. They make great gifts. As I said, you're going to get them less than $59 because you're going to get my VIP cards. So tomorrow is Belize. As I said, the captain did change it the other day. We are going to go in a tender. We're going to meet midship gangway. That's the first 25 people I can take in with me. Midship gangway in 9 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning and every morning following. So whether we're just going to roll off the ship and just go straight into the port, that will be the following 3 ports. But tomorrow we're tendering. So we're going to have a 20-minute boat ride. I said boat ride, I didn't say bus. Anyway, we're going to go a 20-minute boat ride, and we're going to go into Belize, and we're going to go shopping. It's going to be so much fun, refreshments all day, and you can stay in your shorts and t-shirt. In Belize, you've got Diamond International Watch and Design. As I said, you've got the Rolexes, the Philips Stein, the Bolivar, Movado, any kind of watch you want, you will see that in Diamond International Watch and Design. You'll see the Safi Kalima Tanzanite. You'll see the Crown of Light. You've got, honestly, a selection that you've never seen in your life. And then the following day is Costa Maya. Costa Maya, we will be in Mexico. Costa Maya, we can all speak Spanish there. I'm sure everybody can speak Spanish by now. By the end of this cruise, we'll all be speaking Spanish because there's so many people who are Latin on this ship. Okay, this is where we dock right here. And then we walk into the area where's the main shopping district. So there's very little walking to do. The only port that we tender in is going to be tomorrow in Belize. And we've got Costa Maya, and that's where we're going to go to Del Sol, as well as Roatan, and as well as Nassau. There's Del Sol and Caroloa. Remember Caroloa, everything is made of bamboo. Free shipping anywhere in the States for your sheets, okay? And mattress. Now, just reminders, shop with me in all the ports. Do sign up at the end of the show. I've got them right there, those 3 right there, to sign up for the 9 o'clock midship meeting point for the shopping. Only the first 25 I can take in. So we're going to do the VIP cards right now. Those of you who've written down my phone number, my deck phone, it's 6165. So you all want to make sure that you have that safely. Call me anytime, day or night. My desk hours are always going to be in the program, usually 8 to 9 every single night. You can find me, or you can say, can you meet me at the desk any time of the day, and I'll just come from wherever I am on the ship to meet with you. My diamond and gemstone presentation, knowing the tricks of the trade is vital to actually know how to shop. That's going to be today, Black and White Lounge, deck 7, all the way aft. Aft is the back of the ship. On deck 7, I'll be there to tell you the tricks of the trade, and everybody gets a free pair of Tanzanite earrings, a coupon to go in and get your free pair of Tanzanite earrings. That's today at 3, the Black and White Lounge. So this cruise is a dream experience of a lifetime. So if you see it and you love it, you don't spoil yourself every day back home. You really don't. You deserve it. So think about it. If you see it and you love it, buy it. Because our wonderful captain can't turn the ship around and go back. But if you buy something that you fall in love with in Belize, but you fall in love with something even more in Costa Maya, Diamond International will just exchange it for you. That's how good they are. They're amazing. They're a family-owned business, and they'll be happy to do it. And I'll be happy to facilitate every single one of your needs. So make sure you have my number. You know where I am. You know how to get me, because I'm here for you. And on that note, that is the end of the show, and I'm going to do the raffle. Thank you for coming. Thank you all. I'm going to do the raffle now.